At the end of last year, I quit my job as a teaching assistant to become a pro wrestler. Here's how it's going. Early start on the Saturday morning, fuming about it. Straight into the gym, then off to the beloved Peterborough station. I enjoyed my very filling breakfast before arriving at Stansted Airport and making use of the nearest hydration station. Look at all those bottles we're saving. On to breakfast part 2, in Wetherspoons with the boys. Then it was time to board our flight. We left Spoons. Kieran had to run back and grab his jacket. We then hopped on the shuttle. Then we were able to board our flight to Nuremberg in Germany. Mark True handed us some entertainment for the flight. There was a 50-50 chance our flight would take off on time, but there was a 25% chance of precipitation, which meant our chances of leaving on time went drastically down. Logan Paul then knocked me out for the flight, as he did with poor Kian Cameron, bless him. We touched down safely in Nuremberg before speeding off to Schwab, where we would be wrestling for the night. I signed some posters as the Prince of Pace, Joe Lando apparently. The gaffer, Nino Bryant, was a little chilly backstage. I got changed into my new Hayabusa-inspired gear and went out for my first match of the evening, where I hit some dives to the floor, a shooting star elbow, and picked up the dub, baby. Match 1 was done, now on to match 2, which leads me on to the main event of the evening. Joe Lando, Mark True, LSG, and with a shooting star elbow, I picked up the win to become the first ever GWP Aerial Explosion Champion. An absolute wicked way to end my last show in Germany of the year. I was ecstatic backstage, had to do a photo shoot straight away. I signed my name on the ride of the car to the hotel, then called Do Dom for a little bit before heading into the McDonald's in Schwab, begging them for a free croissant, which was rock solid. I sung some Junior with Danny Black. And you know that it hurts. Assessed my injuries the next day. Danny had a shower, came out a completely different man. We then both got dressed and headed down for breakfast, where I made great use of the pancake machine, where I had pancake on top of pancake on top of pancake, complete with Nutella for each one. I even had to go back and get some more pancakes, of course, with the Nutella. We reached high speeds on the way to the airport.
Fuck you, Alsfar.
We got to Nuremberg Airport. My case got stopped. They didn't really care about the belt, to be honest. It was more the wet wipes. On the flight with all the lads, Kian Cameron was sleepy but could not be fooled twice. Touchdown back home in the UK, where I had a rare Sunday off. Got on the train, enjoyed my Leon on the journey, arrived back to Peterborough Station, hit up the gym for some tries and buys before getting back home with enough time to watch the North London derby, where Trussard scored, Eze scored 1, 2, and completed the hat-trick against Tottenham. What a way to end a lovely little weekend. A bash!